So when I started trading, I actually traded for a very long time before I could become consistently profitable and making money. I was losing money for even years because I did not have the right information. So if you are a trader who have been trading for more than 6 months and you are not able to make money consistently, then in this video you just want to pick a pen and then pick a book and write down what I'm going to share with you. This made me a consistently profitable trader, guys. So if you want to also become consistently profitable trading, then you want to watch this video to till the end. I'll be sharing with you things you should do if you want to become profitable, and then things you should not do if you want to become a profitable trader. So I'm going to be listing them out, and I'll be explaining step by step what you should do, how you should develop a strategy, how you should trade, what you should not do. Make sure that you watch to the end and make sure that you take notes. This will help you learn. Okay traders, welcome to my channel. I am Full Kingsley. By the grace of God, I bring to you guys strategies, tutorials on the forex market, volatility indices, metals like gold, Nasdaq, VIX75, many other instruments. You want to subscribe to the channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out. If you want to ever become consistently profitable in this forex business, right, it doesn't matter whatever market you are trading, there are things you are supposed to do which professional traders are doing. All right, now I'm going to start and I'm going to list and explain. All right, now you have to know at the back of your mind that there is a particular sequence. There's a sequence in which you have to follow. All right, there are things you have to know when to apply them and when. All right, now number one, make sure that as a trader you need to develop yourself. So you need to concentrate in working on yourself for a particular period of time. You need to develop personally. All right, when you work on yourself and develop personally, profits are going to come naturally. All right, now how are you going to develop yourself? Number one, as a trader you need to come up with an age, what we call a strategy in which you are working with. This is the particular strategy. This is what I'm going to be observing before I take a buy or sell trade. So you need to come up with this strategy, and to bring this strategy you need to work on yourself by what? Doing a lot of back testing. All right, so there are a lot of strategies out there. There are trend line strategies, there are support and resistance, there's supply and demand and all of that. Okay, you can be profitable with any of this strategy if you develop it personally. Right, now you need to back test, do a lot of back testing. You scroll back to your chart, you see a particular pattern in which you feel like you can work with it. You make sure that you take like maybe 100 trades to develop and see what is your win rate in it. All right, you need to put in some work at the beginning, because this will help you to guide you. Anytime you see this pattern in the market, you are going to say, oh, this is what I saw while I was back testing. This is what I saw when I was taking my practice trades on a demo account. So you need to develop and become develop an edge. So when you develop an edge, you need to work now on your risk management. Now risk management is the only thing that's going to help you to stay in the business for long. Right, you are going to become profitable only when you have learned risk management. This is because it doesn't matter what strategy you are using, there are times where you are going to lose money. You are going to play straight and you are going to lose. If you have even an 80% win rate after doing a back test, that means that there are times where you're going to lose. So meaning 20% of the time you're going to lose. If you have a 50% win rate, it means 50% of the time you're going to lose. But you're not going to lose in a manner where you are just going to lose consistently. You are going to lose randomly. So the outcome are going to be random. So you don't know which trade is going to be the losing trade. So risk management will help you, because you are not going to risk your account too much on one single trade which might have gone against you and then you blow up your account. So with risk management, you have a particular amount of money that you are going to be risking for any trade you take. You have a risk to reward ratio that you are going to be using, all right, which is higher than 1:2 at least, so that it can keep you long in the business. So risk management will help you to stay in the business. We always suggest that you should risk between 1 to 3% of your total account size per any trade you take, because the results are random. So once you have developed an edge, you have developed a risk management plan, now you need to work on your trading psychology. You need to ensure that you are trading only when you are mentally and emotionally stable. You should not be trading when you are angry. You should not be trading when you feel frustrated, because it's going to affect you negatively. So you need to build a system under this where you are going to be checking, following up your trades. When you are not in a good state of mind, you stop trading, so that when you become profitable, when you regain your consciousness, you can start trading and taking good decisions. So you can never be profitable when you are trading with a wrong state of mind. All right, so that is a system that you develop. Now you know that you have your age, you have your risk management plan. Now you come out with a trading plan, which you write down all of this. You write down your strategy, when you are going to be entering, going to be exiting, based on the result in which you have gotten from your back testing, your demo trading, and all of that. This will help you now to be following it. You have to write down your risk management plan in this trading plan, right? This is like a trading plan. You know, you can come up with an agenda where you write down everything in it. You have your strategy where you should be entering and exiting, how much you are going to be risking. You have to state clear that I'm not going to be trading based on emotion and all of that. That is how you develop a system that is going to guide you trade now like a professional trader, not just entering randomly. So this will help you not just to be jumping in and jumping out. You should have a rule. You have rules that are written down that will guide you. All right, those are the things that you are going to do in order to become consistently profitable. Have an agenda where you actually write down everything in it. All right, you write down your trading plan in it and all of that. So after you have gotten that, you have developed that system, you can now, bring this same agenda, get an agenda where you'll be recording your trades. Any trade you take, you write down. You say, okay, this is the trade that I took. It turned out to be right, turned out to be wrong. Did I follow my trading plans? If not, you write it down, so that at the end of the month you are going to review the trades and say that, okay, I will not do this, I will not do this. That is how you are going to develop yourself personally to become a consistently profitable trader. Now, the things you should not do as a trader is this have destroyed a lot of people. Don't compare with other traders. Many people are failing because they go online, they go on Instagram, they see other traders that are more advanced, they're posting cars and all of that, so they try to do like those traders. When you try to compare with them, you end up losing money. You end up rushing yourself, trying to flip accounts, and you end up blowing them because you want to replicate their own result, whereas you might not have the same level of experience. You might not have developed yourself, like I said, into getting to that realm. So you need to take time and build your own self. Once you have built your own self, now you can start now growing. You grow consistently. And another thing is that you should not stay long on a demo account. Some people think that if they stay very long on a demo account, it's going to help them so that they don't make mistakes when they start trading. No, there is a particular level of trading in which you can only develop if you are trading in a live account. You can only train your emotions well in order to become consistently profitable while trading in a live account, because the mistake you make in a trading account which is live, it's going to affect you differently from what you do in a demo account, and that will help you next time not to do that mistake. So you can only train your emotion, your trading psychology well if you are trading in a live account. So you can use a demo account just to do your back testing, test your strategy. So don't stay on a demo account for too long. When you learn, if you are a new trader, if you trade in a demo account for 3 months, it's okay. By then you have already learned execution, you have learned your strategy, you have back tested, you have forward tested, you have taken many trades, more than 100 trades at least. From there you have a base. You don't have to trade for 3 years on a demo account. No, once you trade and then you see that you have developed a strategy, you can now go to a live account. You can put it very low. You can just put it low. You don't put too much money, so that you should try to manage your risk properly using the trading plan that you develop, as we explained earlier on, right? And then another mistake you should not do is don't depend only on signals. If you want to actually make trading a career, don't depend only on signals. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you don't get signals if you are not yet good at trading. All right, I personally am a signal provider on indices. So if you want to be receiving signals on indices, maybe at the beginning of the trading, you are still trying to develop yourself, you can depend on signals for that time while you are developing yourself. But if you depend on signals for 2 years, that will be too much. You need to depend on signals when you are still trying to develop yourself and become a better trader, right? So don't depend on trading signals forever, guys. All right, now another thing you should not do is, please don't be in a hurry, don't be in the haste.
All right, if you try to be in a haste to make money quick, to buy that Lamborghini so quick, to build that dream house so quick in 1 year or in 5 months, guys, you are going to fail woefully. This will lead to a lot of trading mistakes. You are going to try a lot to flip accounts. Maybe you don't even have the experience, and you end up blowing a lot of accounts, and you become so frustrated. The best way to grow in this business is to grow gradually. So if you start trading and then you build yourself gradually, you are going to consistently build that wall, and the higher your capital grows, that is how you are going to make more money. So those are the things that I actually learned, and they actually helped me to become consistently profitable. All right, you are going to trade out of emotions. You are going to trade based on a plan in which you have drawn that guides you when to enter, when to exit a trade, and when to trade and when not to trade. You need to know all of these things, and it's going to take time. Like I said earlier from the beginning, you need to develop yourself. Once you develop yourself and become good at what you are doing, guys, the money will follow. All right, so don't focus first on the money. Don't just focus first on the money, on that dream house and all of that. Focus first on developing yourself. And like I said, you need to build a strategy, a risk management system, how to trade out of emotions. You need to avoid competition. You need to avoid rushing. You need to avoid, many things, like I've stated, right? So make sure that you write down these things and try to implement them. Try to work on yourself. All right, and that will help you to become consistently profitable too. So thank you so much for watching. If you found the video helpful, please just give me a thumbs up by hitting on that thumbs up button. Make sure you share with other traders you feel that they are struggling too. And then if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell, so that anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first to get a notification. Thank you so much for watching, my people. See you in the next video. It's a